Hi, this is Max from Ditto, and today we'll do a quick rundown on a question that we get all the time. And that's, how does Ditto enable apps to communicate peer-to-peer between devices? We actually have 4 different ways that our SDK establishes connections with other devices. They're Bluetooth, Wi-Fi Direct, access points, and Ditto's server product. First, we have Bluetooth, and it's probably the most famous of our techniques. Ditto leverages Bluetooth Low Energy to establish connections between devices, creating a mesh network. With the advent of Bluetooth 5, we get even greater ranges from device to device, with the new specification reaching a maximum of 800 feet or around 240 meters. But the great thing about Ditto's mesh is that the devices can actually act as routers in the middle, enabling even larger distances. Next, we have Wi-Fi Direct, a not so well-known technique. Wi-Fi Direct behaves similar to Bluetooth in creating mesh networks with nearby devices by using the Wi-Fi antenna. However, instead of connecting to Wi-Fi routers, the devices themselves directly connect with each other in order to form the network. This technique doesn't have the impressive max distance as Bluetooth, but it allows for much higher bandwidth and speeds, enabling the sharing of large binary files. Think of it as a great way to send media files like audio, video, and images with nearby peers. In addition, the connection speeds are impressively fast compared to Bluetooth Low Energy. When you think of access points, you can think of the traditional Wi-Fi router setup that you have in your home or office. Ditto's SDK is able to scan the access points networks for other devices, enabling peer-to-peer connections. This is similar to how your apps can find and communicate with AirPlay or Chromecast-enabled devices at home. In most enterprise setups, there are several access points sharing the same subnet. As long as devices are connected to the access points of the same subnet, Ditto is able to create the peer-to-peer network. The distance of the network is going to be as large as the reach of the subnet. These access points don't even need to be connected to the outside internet in order to work. Probably the most exciting technique is Ditto's server component. The server leverages both the cloud and a healthy internet connection in order to create a gigantic peer-to-peer network. These devices are not limited to the near-field distances like Wi-Fi Direct or Bluetooth. They simply need to connect to the cloud. Ditto's server is an exciting component which we call a superpeer. It can geo-replicate all messages that pass through to other superpeers. Devices can connect with the closest server component respective to their location for impressive performance. It's highly available, allowing peers to sync regardless of where they are on the planet. Both lightweight and robust, the server can handle extremely fast connection speeds as well as large bandwidth use cases. All 4 strategies are automatically used and even mixed and matched without writing a single line of code. For example, devices A, B, and C can be connected via Bluetooth. C and D can be connected over Wi-Fi Direct. A and E can be connected over access points and server components. These techniques can be configured, but Ditto will leverage the best connection style relative to the device's capabilities. You might wonder what happens when connections break. Ditto's SDK has automatic fallbacks if a connection technique is not available. For example, these 3 devices are connected to the cloud server. In the event this connection fails, devices will automatically try to connect to nearby peers using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi Direct and resume syncing. If server connections are re-established even at one peer, offline devices can hop data over near-field strategies like Bluetooth in order to sync with the server. The underlying sync technology ensures that all conflicts are resolved, even in complex scenarios. All of these techniques are done without writing one line of networking code. I hope that you found Ditto's powerful set of networking functionality useful for your new edge-connected projects. Follow us at Ditto Live on Twitter and visit us at www.ditto.live for new posts and product updates.